What if the universe depends on you? This question might seem strange, especially considering that for centuries humanity has adhered to a completely different view of reality. The traditional Newtonian model of reality, which dominated scientific thinking for centuries, presented the world as a huge mechanism operating according to immutable laws of physics. According to this model, we exist separately from the universe, being mere observers of the cosmic spectacle. This model is based on the principle of separation, suggesting that you as a person exist in a physical world that operates according to fixed laws, such as gravity and dynamics. The ancient sages of all traditions spoke of the unity of all beings. In Hinduism, this is expressed through the concept of Advaita, non-duality, asserting that the separation between individual self and cosmic consciousness is illusory. In Buddhism, this is reflected in the teaching of emptiness and dependent origination, showing how all phenomena exist only in relation to each other. The Taoist tradition speaks of the Great Tao, the single foundation of all being, which manifests through the interaction of yin and yang. These ancient teachings find remarkable confirmation in modern quantum physics. With its emergence, everything changed, and science began to discover what spiritual traditions had been saying for millennia. Hermes Trismegistus taught the principle, as above, so below, as below, so above. This means that the world represents a kind of hologram, a light matrix similar to a mirror, which reflects back projected consciousness. In the Sufi tradition, there is a beautiful metaphor. The whole world is a mirror ball, each facet of which reflects divine light in a unique way. Each being is a special facet of this ball, a unique reflection of unified consciousness. When we understand this, the illusion of separation disappears, and we begin to see the divine presence in everything. Quantum physics comes to a similar conclusion through scientific investigation. The reality we live in may not be independent at all, as it is formed by observers or human consciousness. In the quantum world, there exists an infinite field of possibilities containing all potential variants of events. This is very similar to the concept of Akasha in the Hindu tradition, an informational field containing all possible events of past, present, and future. Time is only a three-dimensional concept, an illusion of linear perception. In higher dimensions of consciousness, which mystics of all traditions speak about, time does not exist. All possible states exist simultaneously in an eternal now. This is what Zen Buddhism calls the eternal moment, and Christian mysticism calls the eternal present. The Kabbalistic tradition speaks of four worlds or levels of reality, from the densest physical to the most subtle spiritual. These levels are not separated, but represent a single continuum of consciousness. Similarly, quantum physics shows that matter at its most basic level consists of vibration patterns in a unified quantum field. Great spiritual teachers have always said that the external world is a reflection of the internal state of consciousness. Buddha taught that all that we are is the result of our thoughts. Jesus said, "According to your faith be it unto you." Modern quantum theory confirms this ancient knowledge, showing how the observer's consciousness affects quantum events. Mystics of all traditions have described the experience of unity with cosmic consciousness, in which the illusion of a separate self disappears. In this state, it becomes evident that individual consciousness is a local manifestation of unified cosmic consciousness, just as a wave is a local manifestation of the ocean. Quantum entanglement and non-locality show that at the fundamental level of reality, everything is indeed interconnected, confirming these mystical insights. In the Sufi tradition, there is the concept of wahdat al-wujud, the unity of existence, according to which all being is a manifestation of single divine existence. This is amazingly consonant with the quantum physical understanding of reality as a manifestation of a unified quantum field. Rumi, the great Sufi poet, wrote, "What you seek is seeking you," a profound truth about the mutual connection of all being. In the tradition of Advaita Vedanta, they speak of Maya, cosmic illusion creating the appearance of separation. Just as in quantum physics, solid matter upon closer inspection turns out to be empty space with vibrating patterns of energy, so the apparent density and separation of the world is an illusion hiding the true nature of reality. You see, infinity has deliberately limited itself to experience the unique adventure of being you. In this moment, you are the focal point of its experience. This is similar to the ancient Vedic concept of Lila, divine play, in which the absolute conceals from itself its true nature to experience the limitation and gradual awakening to its true essence. In the Taoist tradition, there is the concept of Wu Wei, non-action or action in accordance with the natural flow of reality. This is not passivity, but a deep understanding of how reality works and acting in harmony with it. Quantum physics shows something similar. Reality is formed through the interaction of consciousness and the quantum field, and the best results are achieved through understanding and following these natural laws. Ancient traditions speak of various levels of consciousness or planes of being. In the Hindu tradition, these are lokas or planes of existence. In Kabbalah, 4 worlds. In Platonism, a hierarchy of forms. Modern physics also discovers the multidimensionality of reality, where our 3-dimensional world is merely a projection of higher dimensions. It's as if you voluntarily agreed to temporarily forget to fully immerse yourself in a virtual reality game. In Buddhist tradition, this is called fundamental ignorance, the fundamental forgetting of one's true nature, which creates the possibility for diverse experience in the world of forms. When you experience pain in this game, you feel it for real because you believe in its reality. But if you remembered it was a game, you would be less afraid for your life, understanding that your true self remains invulnerable. This resembles the Buddhist teaching of 2 truths: relative, world of phenomena, and absolute, true nature of reality. That's why life sometimes seems cruel, and we wonder how God could allow suffering. But now you understand, there is no separate deity causing you pain. In Advaita Vedanta, this is explained through the concept of neti-neti, not this, not that, the denial of all limited concepts of the divine, leading to understanding the true nature of reality. When you use the law of being unconscious, you create your reality. It's like a mirror. If you behave like an unhappy person, it will reflect unhappiness to you. In Buddhist tradition, this is called the law of karma, not as punishment or reward, but as a natural law of cause and effect in the sphere of consciousness. In Zen Buddhism, there is the concept of koan, a paradoxical statement that cannot be understood by the ordinary rational mind. Modern quantum physics is also full of paradoxes that cannot be comprehended by ordinary logic. This indicates the necessity of going beyond ordinary thinking to understand the true nature of reality. What if we tell you that you don't just live in the universe, but the universe lives through you? In Islamic Sufism, there is the concept of fana, the dissolution of the individual self in divine unity, followed by baqa, return to individual existence, but now with awareness of one's true nature. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that you have power over your mind, not external events. This resonates with the Stoic teaching about inner freedom and with the Buddhist practice of developing mindfulness. Rumi complements this thought: what you seek is seeking you, pointing to the deep unity of the seeker and the sought. In the Kabbalistic tradition, they speak of Tzimtzum, the self-contraction of divine light, creating space for the manifested world. This is amazingly consonant with the quantum physical understanding of reality as a manifestation of a unified quantum field through the process of decoherence. Quantum physics and ancient mysticism come to a similar conclusion. Reality is not something external that unfolds independently of us. It is a creative process in which we actively participate. In the Hindu tradition, this is expressed through the concept of Shrishti Drishti Vada, the simultaneous creation and perception of reality by consciousness. Before looking for causes in the external world, it's important to look within yourself. This is what in Sufism is called muhasaba, inner accounting, and in Christian tradition, examination of conscience. Who are you now? Your inner state determines how the quantum field manifests in your life. Moreover, the principle of non-locality in quantum mechanics shows that particles can instantly influence each other regardless of distance. This resembles the Buddhist concept of dependent origination, pratitya samutpada, where all phenomena exist only in relation to each other. Begin to see yourself as an active participant in your universe. In Taoism, this is called following the Tao, Not passive acceptance, but active participation in the cosmic dance of reality. Remind yourself every day that your thoughts and beliefs can change your reality. Remember, you are not just part of the universe. You are the universe itself, knowing itself through the unique experience of your life. This is what in Vedanta is called Tattvam Asi, that thou art, pointing to the identity of individual and cosmic consciousness. The time has come to awaken to this majestic truth and begin consciously creating the reality of your dreams. You can smile right now at the mirror of infinity, and with some delay, but invariably it will smile back at you. This is not just a metaphor, but a profound truth about the nature of reality, which ancient traditions express through mystical teachings and modern science confirms through quantum physics. In this unity of science and spirituality, a path opens to true understanding of the nature of reality and our place in it.